what's cool? Food. Plain and simple. You know what's even cooler? Knowing how to make food. At this day and age, almost all adults, and even some college students, should know how to cook. You can't just eat at McDonald's for the rest of your life. For those who don't know how to cook, it's pretty simple once you get down to it. But before you start getting down and dirty, you have to know what to do and what not to do while in the kitchen. So today, I will be showing you proper kitchen etiquette and safety. First, I will show you how to prepare for a dish that you will be making. Next, we will discuss what to do during the actual cooking. And finally, I will show you what to do when you're done with the dish and how to clean up. When I'm done, hopefully, you'll all be able to use what I taught you to improve your eating habits and/or impress your significant other. So first, let's look at what you should do in order to prepare yourself for the dish. First, you need to make sure you have all the ingredients, all the equipment, all the instructions, etc., etc. If you don't have something that you need for your meal, and you have to stop what you're doing to go get it, you could potentially hurt yourself, or worse, ruin your dish. The other thing you need to do is make sure your kitchen is clean. Before you start cooking, before you start cooking, you need to make sure that not only are you and your hands are clean, but that the utensils and the cookware you are using are clean as well. Using the same pot over and over again without washing it is bound to become a host for some type of disease, like salmonella. So next, let's look at the actual cooking process. When you are cooking something, you must be focused on the task at hand. You can't just hold your phone in one hand and a spatula in the other, because you could potentially mess up the entire dish just because you weren't paying attention. Remember, what goes out can come out. What goes in can come out. That pretty much means you can always add stuff to the dish, but you can never take stuff out. So let's say you're making a dish that can feed 5. Let's also say that it calls for 1 teaspoon of chili powder, but you weren't paying attention and mistake it for 1 tablespoon. Well, congratulations, you just started into a Cajun meal fit for a New Orleans family. Now, you may be asking yourselves, what kind of poor schmuck would have done something like that? Okay, alright, look, the point is that mistakes are avoidable so long as you pay attention. You also want to time everything out, so you know exactly when everything will be done and ready to eat. The more you do this, the more you will get used to it and start to remember the preparation patterns. And finally, let's look at what you should do to wrap up. First of all, put all the ingredients and any unused utensils or cookware away. Cleanup can be easy if you do it one step at a time. Next, wash up any dishes that were used during the cooking. Make sure to wash them in hot soapy water. And when the counter is clean, make sure to wipe it down, getting all the excess crumbs off. And once everyone is done eating, including yourself, make sure to put away all the leftover food. All of it. So, In conclusion, I showed you proper kitchen etiquette and safety. First, I showed you how to prepare for a dish that you will be making. Next, we discussed what to do during the actual cooking. And finally, I showed you what to do when you're done with the dish. Cooking can be a passion or it can be a chore. But knowing how to cook is a life skill. And I think everyone is capable of knowing how.